Hi. So it's been a minute. We all got incredibly busy at the exact same time for
We
quite a few
somehow
weeks.
had a life at the same exact time.
But okay, so a lot happened in this episode. Like a lot.
Yes.
We finally got to see like the actual we got to see the ending of a Comic Kill in the beginning.
Yeah.
This
I
episode.
was like, wow, Comic Got Kill is great, you guys. Oh my god, we know exactly what's gonna happen in Comic Got Kill.
I was like, if that thing starts shooting lasers, it's just a Kame, and then sure enough, they got inside it, and then it was useless, and then da-da-da-da. But yeah, they're going out of their way to make Weiss look like an absolute badass, which yeah. There wasn't a whole lot of fight scenes, but they're going out of their way to show that she's not to be messed with. It's in her own head, which makes sense.
Yeah.
I think the most dictatorish line I've heard in all of RWBY got said in this episode. You are allowed to have your freedom as long as you are locked down.
Says a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So what were your two's favorite moments? Blake, go ahead.
I like when Whitley got yeeted. Just straight up get yeeted. And I don't know why. The one part bothered me very deeply is like when like the blizzard started happening.
Uh-huh.
And they were all like trying to like seal their eyes. I was just staring. I was like, RWBY has goggles that she can wear for that sole purpose, and Yang has goggles for that sole purpose. And no one wearing these goggles.
Yang does too.
And I'm just saying the whole time, like they can't see in a blizzard, but they have these goggles on. Do they not know that they have them? Is it bothered? I don't know why. It bothered me very deeply.
For design purposes only.
It just bothered me.
It's like fake glasses people wear when they can't not get used to it after LASIK. They just wear glasses without lenses.
It just bothered me.
Summer.
I would say I kind of liked that we got to see the Nicholas statue in action.
Yeah.
Though for a brief moment, I thought he was like just killing the baby Weisses.
I thought he was.
Yeah, for a moment I was like, "RIP baby Weiss."
Yes, but no, he was just getting rid of the. I thought that was a excellent touch. He didn't kill the still innocent Weisses. He killed the giant turning into douchebag Weisses.
Yeah.
Then I was like, that's an interesting touch. But then later on, when John started talking, and I was like, oh, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, but, I also like how it looks similar to like her semblance when she summons the night thing in the actual RWBY. So I think that's a nice touch.
It was nice. And now she's just slapping the armor on top of her father when he started bitching himself. He's like, no, you're gonna do something. But their explanation, like, and then they had to fight with the Grimm again, and of course, because it has to be like 3 more episodes, they didn't win.
Yup. We gotta make it a 12-episode anime, man.
It's gotta be. And I do like that Weiss like doesn't know RWBY's semblance well enough to know that she got away. Because when I saw the rose petals, I was like, she just jetted away. And Weiss wasn't paying attention because she was on the opposite side of the cliff. But we're starting to get into some Inception shit because
it's a dream within a dream.
Because you've got a person who was in a dream now helping another person in a dream, and now that person who's helping a person in the dream is now going to need help from other people inside of the dream.
It's a dream and 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 a dream.
I know. I was like, wow.
On a Tuesday.
Yes. It must be a Tuesday. Pick it a poke. But yeah, you see her starting to get infected by it inside of it, which I didn't know they were going to focus that drastically on just Weiss and RWBY, but I guess that's a really good idea considering that's what her biggest issue was in the start.
Yeah.
we get that they have a safe haven, I guess, because the sword.
This magical sword.
This magical sword that they have, and then like talking how Weiss locked her childhood away to become an adult, and she's actually kind of like keeping her childhood safe from the Grimm somehow, like subconsciously. I was like, that's actually a cool detail that I didn't think about. But
Also, John the dad.
yeah, pretty much.
Pretend baby Weiss.
Okay, so have either of you two seen Neon Genesis Evangelion?
No.
Do either of you two know how it ends?
I like kind of know
Uh,
how it ends because I know it's been referenced a lot. Like
Yeah,
I know like
that
Steven
imagery
Universe
of
like heavily referenced it in an episode of it before.
like
Well-
I watched Devil May Cry Baby, so I know that referenced a lot of it.
Yeah,
at
I
the
was gonna
end.
say.
So like that's
Okay.
all
I
I
know
got.
references to the ending, so yes, but not like with the direct context, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Okay, so there's this thing called an instrumentology project where essentially Shinji gets sucked into this thing, the main character Shinji, who's known for having no backbone, and like the show was based around this guy, Ano, going through depression and like using this as a medium for a guy getting over his depression. It's just like it got really bad because he was going through serious troubles during the show. But the way it ended was like it's so fucking weird. But like they're supposed to congratulate Shinji on getting through his stuff, but like the world just like goes apart, and then there's this giant circle of Shinji just sitting in a chair, basically having an existential
It's just so
crisis.
crazy.
With
I was
his
gonna say
hands
that's the meme, right? The meme.
yeah, that's the meme.
Meme.
But then everyone around him, and then he finally gets over it, and then everyone's like, "Congratulations!"
Yes, the other me.
And then they're just
Yeah.
clapping for him. I'm like, what is this Neon Genesis Evangelion horse shit we've got going on here?
Oh my god, now I can't unsee it. You're right.
I was gonna say because I know the congratulations thing was heavily referenced in Steven Universe
Yes.
yeah,
because it has like a similar tone to it.
Yeah,
it hit me like a
vibe
brick
too.
fucking wall. I'm like, what are we? It's like, I get that the nightmare is trying to help her feel like she's at home and that everyone likes her and that's going to make her feel more comfortable. But I was like, let's throw some neon into the pot. I just had to laugh. I was like, that just hit me so hard. It just came out of nowhere. Yeah, and then it just, the most abrupt snap ending that I don't know where they're going with it. Oh yeah, and then just the Grimm are like, and then just Yang and Blake got just locked out of town. They just get thrown out into the wilderness.
To get yeeted.
Oh hi, where did they send you? Outside. Where does you think we should be? Outside. Who, us? No, the Faunus. Oh, I guess that makes a lot of sense. I'm wanting to know what they do with the rest of these episodes because, my God, I am understanding that she does not like Faunus and she has a trouble growing up. Okay, we've got 4 more episodes.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
It's
because
like-
this is episode 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm very happy that they're like getting some details because everything they've done has been awesome, and they're doing things that are like, I get that they're doing, but I'm like,
But why though?
like how many times are they going to attack the Grimm before they win the fight against it? Like,
I know. Like you can kind of tell they were procrastinating it to make it a 12-episode anime.
I was gonna say, I will say this part is kind of the hardest bit to get through because of the pacing issues.
Yeah,
I will say that.
This is my first genuine complaint. It was just
Because
kinda
this is
like-
like when it really starts. And like I know the justification a lot of people are having is it's like, well, dreams are repetitive. I was like, well, yeah, but Haru what is that dang anime? Haru what
I'm gonna need a lot more than that.
It's the one where it's the girl who can basically make anything happen and
She's like a god or something.
she's like a god. There's like the girl from the future, the alien. Haruo Miyazaki?
I have no idea. But anyway,
Anyway, in that
Try-
anime,
yeah.
they literally have a whole arc in that show. I think it's like 8 episodes long, and it's literally the exact same episode. And that's kind of how this feels. And fans hated that. So I can't imagine how many people are trying to justify this.
yikes. And you know, now that you mentioned that, I think I've been told about that before. I think Crow has mentioned that to me.
Like, it's a good anime, but that is such a hard part to get through. Those 8 episodes, it legitimately is just the same episode, and it takes forever for the main character like get what's going on.
Yikes. How many episodes is the anime?
How many episodes does that show have? That is a good question, because there's like a movie.
Because I was gonna say, if it's like a 22 episoder, that's a half of a damn near half the show.
No, it's definitely half of the season.
Oh my
Damn.
god. Yikes.
Like a Groundhog's Day
Okay,
type
so-
of vibe.
Yeah.
Maybe if I describe how she looks, she'll know what I'm talking about. She has short brown hair. She's got the yellow ribbon for a headband. It's got a bow on each side, and the school uniform is. Yes, I know you're getting
Wait.
this.
It take place in a school setting, obviously. Oh my God.
No!
Clearly. Yes.
I think I know what the anime. I just don't know the name. They open it like the song, like it
Like,
has like
it's-
the famous
yeah.
dance anime song.
It's
dance,
literally
whatever it's
her
called.
name. It's just I don't know how to say her last name. Hold on, I'm gonna put a picture in the chat.
I
I
love
know-
that
like,
it
I
takes
know
place
who
in a
you're talking
school.
about.
That's
I
like me
never
trying to
seen the
explain
anime.
Asterisk Wars to people. Okay, I know who that is.
It's like the I don't care. I ship it.
Yeah.
Really-
I've seen her before. I don't know
I was
the
gonna
anime,
say-
but I've seen her before.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like one of those top anime that people always tell you to watch.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I've heard of that. I don't know what it is, but I've definitely seen that character before. Okay. All right, but yeah. All right, so I am still liking the show. I'm liking stuff that they're doing because it's a deep dive into Weiss and they are making sense with it. But it's
Yeah.
like outside of having the crew lose, we got like 2 minutes of plot in a 22-minute episode.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks cool. Shaft is really good at animating, but it's like,
Yes.
It looks cool, but it's not enough to save it sometimes, you know?
yeah. But all right, we'll get on moving. All right, Miss Al, where can everybody find you?
You can find me on Twitter at keep028.
For as long as Twitter's still a thing.
Who we don't know anymore. Every week, people are saying, "Oh, we're on this now." I'm like, okay.
I do love how Elon Musk
to see
tweeted.
how long Twitter stays alive.
I love
Look,
how
we
Elon
don't
Musk
know.
tweeted the other day. He's like, I thought Twitter was supposed to be done by now.
We're just kind of sitting back to see how long it takes for it to actually die, if it does die.
Yeah.
The art
Summer.
community is gonna die.
God.
You can find me on Twitter, Tumblr, mainly Tumblr, Instagram. I'm on DevinArt again as Race Catch It, where I post art
Oh.
when I feel like finishing it.
Well,
that's
true,
right, I
she
went
never
back to
finishes.
DevinArt.
She doesn't. You can find me everywhere at Organoid Zero. We will see you guys on the next one.
Bye.